This is Chicago's Morning Answer with Dan Proft and Amy Jacobson on AM 560. The Answer.
Oh, my God. I just saw this picture of Michelle Obama on Twitter.
What? Oh, the one where she's wearing the yellow dress and the... what are those? The sparkly leggings?
Yeah, it looks like tattoos or whatever. But
I thought, you know what? At first when I saw it, I thought she had tattooed her legs, but...
No, but I mean... No, you talk about the Empress in the new clothes.
Okay.
Nobody is willing to tell her.
Well, somebody should tell her.
She doesn't look good.
Somebody shouldn't even sell that. Not only to her, that shouldn't be sold to anybody,
you can't
regardless
tell her
if you're a
anything.
former first lady.
I mean, you think Trump, doesn't listen to his advisors? This is somebody who doesn't have her best interests at
She's
heart.
expressing herself. I'll never forget. I mean, she's from here, so we've seen her. The past 20 years of our lives, and she's always been, a classy dresser. I thought when she went her first trip to Martha's Vineyard, as soon as he took the presidency, she got off Air Force One. Her hair was a mess. It was not good, and that's when I said, "Girlfriend needs somebody's got to help her because you cannot be the first lady and wear cut off jean shorts and." She kind of had jorts on. And then she improved. And when she was beautiful, I think she's stunning, Michelle Obama. And I know Dan always makes fun of me. He's like, oh, yeah, she's gorgeous. But she's made some fashion faux pas.
Colored glasses.
She went to Italy and she went into a church with her shoulder exposed. You don't do that there. When you're in their country, you follow their rules. You have got to have your shoulders covered.
You have your
and
shoulders
especially
covered.
If you're at the Vatican.
You do not shave your armpits, and you don't
No.
wear deodorant. Yes.
Stop.
Right.
But Diamond and Silk are not here to talk about that.
Diamond and
Silk are here. They are Fox Nation hosts and stars of the new documentary Dummycrats. Good morning, ladies. Welcome back to the show.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
So, what are you making of all of this crazy things with President Trump changing his mind on the border wall and about General Mattis retiring?
Well, look, I don't think he changed his mind on the border wall. We need border security. He's asking for $5 billion. So hopefully the Senate will pass that today. If not, Mitch McConnell needs to use the nuclear option.
That's right.
We really thank Madison for his service. It's time to move on.
That's right.
The deal is, I do believe that we do need to pull our soldiers out of some of these areas that we've been bogged down in for the past 17 years. We've spent trillions and trillions of dollars. We have a deficit to pay down, and that money can go towards that, and some of that money can go towards our border wall.
Well, let's talk about the border wall. I mean, you have this GoFundMe page now where they're, up to $10.9 million. So the American people want this wall, but President Trump has flip-flopped in the past 24 hours, saying he'd signed this continued resolution. And now, because of Rush Limbaugh and Coulter and other conservatives, he has flip-flopped on that. He has changed his mind. So what do you think?
Well, first of all, if you feel like he's changed his mind, then he has a right to change his mind. The American people want security, and it is up to Congress to give him the money to fund the wall so that we won't keep going back and forth. If Congress can spend money on slush funds, Congress can fund the wall. If Congress can take and give money to sanctuary cities and they can fund illegal aliens, then they can fund the wall. And that's what we expect for them to do. We expect for them to do their job because they're using our taxpayers. And you know what I find really appalling is that a veteran, an amputee veteran who went to war, fought, have to come back and start a GoFundMe so that we can have a wall built, all because Congress don't want to do their job.
That's right.
What's so sad. I commend that veteran for doing that. I don't know if the government could use that money because I don't think that the government can take private donations like that. But what I'm saying is that we the people want a wall. We the people want security.
That's right.
It's time for Congress to act.
Amen. Well, here's the problem. If you build a wall, you're going to keep all those future Democrats from coming into the country.
Oh, well,
that's
then
a
if they
supply.
come in, they will come in the right way. They will get in line and wait their turn and do it the correct way. Listen, Americans cannot commit crimes. When we commit crimes, they lock us up. They give us 3 hots a cop behind a locked cell box.
That's right.
What they do, okay? So if we can't commit crimes, we cannot allow people to cross our borders and commit crime. And shame on Congress for building a wall between them and the American people. We want that wall built on the border, not between us. Don't drive a wedge between us and them. They're supposed to work for us. 51% of Americans want a wall.
I understand that.
So it can be built.
It's a symbolic
no, I understand.
thing,
I used to live in El Paso, and I'm actually going to be traveling over the Christmas break to an area between Nogales and Tijuana, crossing that border. And it's going to be interesting to see if they have a border wall there. Of course, I'll tweet it out if they do or if they don't. But during the campaign, President Trump kept saying Mexico is going to pay for it. Well, the Mexicans that I know are not going to pay for something they do not want.
Well, that's the ones you know. You don't know every Mexican. That's the ones you know.
Well, yes, Mexico is going to pay for the wall directly or indirectly. Whenever they come to this particular. When they come to this country, they're going to have to pay fees to come to this country. When somebody continue to break into my house and steal my stuff, and I got to pay money to replace my stuff. But if I get a security system and they break into my house, guess what? That security alarm system is going to go off and it's going to run them away. I got to protect my house, and my security system is going to pay for itself 3 times more. The wall will pay for itself 3 times more. Whenever the Mexicans or whomever wants to come to our country, they have to pay a fee. When we know who's walking amongst us and they're making American dollars, they have to pay a fee to send that money back to their country. So they will pay for the wall directly or indirectly.
But you see, this is a symbolic thing because the Democrats, this is what Trump ran on. This is the blood and guts issue. It's the wall. And this is what gets a guy like Chuck Schumer to come out yesterday and say he's plunging the country into chaos and he's throwing a temper tantrum. The Democrats, have to.
The president, wait just one little minute.
All right.
The president is not plunging the country into chaos. If Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi can be protected behind their walls, then why can't they fund a wall for our borders?
That's right.
U.S. borders.
That's right. And if we can send American troops to other countries to protect other countries' borders and build infrastructure there in their country, trillions of dollars blown and spent, why can't we use that same money to do the same thing and protect our own borders? American citizens are getting killed on a daily basis at the hand of illegal aliens. And nobody seems to care but President Trump. Give him the $5 million that he needs to build to build a doggone wall, because there's a lot of money being spent to take and fund illegal aliens. We got to pay for their food, their housing, their medical. I would prefer to use my tax dollars to build the wall.
Well, do you think President Trump, those 2,000 troops he's going to pull out of Syria, do you think there was talk that they should go help build the border wall? Would you be in agreement with that?
Listen, I wish that the military will make that their space down there at the border wall.
That's right.
And if an illegal alien cross, you have to go through the military. You cannot. You will be trespassing then.
That's right.
You come across those borders into military personnel space.
That's right. Make it a 10 or 15-foot easement there along the border, and let the military use that property for training purposes or what have you. Therefore, nobody can trespass. You have to go through the ports of entry.
Right.
All right. So James Mattis, 4-star general, 40 years service to this country, by all accounts, well respected and loved and appreciated, and abruptly resigns yesterday because of President Trump tweeting. That's how he found out. He found out via Twitter that he's going to send 2,000 troops, pulling 2,000 troops out of Syria. Can you blame General Mattis for?
Well, first of all, let me just say this here. A lot of these people have their hands in the cookie jar, and there's no more cookies left.
That's right.
You know what this is, and I don't know why they think that the American people can't see right through this here. Listen, it's time for our soldiers, our young men and women, to come home.
That's right.
Okay, it's time for them to come
home. Wait, what are you talking about cookie jar? Are you saying? Wait, hold on a second. Hey, Diamond, Silk, whichever one you are. Look, and I agree with a lot what you say. I do about a lot of things, but let's not cast. What do you mean in the cookie jar? You think that he's corrupt?
Okay, whoa. I see Lindsey Graham come out on TV, making his little statements. It wouldn't surprise me if some of these people wasn't getting their kickback patty whack.
Oh, come on. Come on, now you're starting to sound like a tinfoil hat person.
When President
Oh,
in the cookie
my
jar.
God.
Okay?
That's true.
Making a lot of kickbacks anyway.
Gee whiz.
I believe that. I do. But in this case, Mattis said that, the Kurds, they're our friends, and we cannot leave them alone on the battlefield, and that ISIS is going to return.
We're not leaving anybody alone. What we're saying is that we cannot police the world. We cannot police everybody. We can't be in everybody's affairs, especially with the Iraq, where people have been bogged down for 17, 18 years. We spent trillions and trillions of dollars. Our deficit is high. We can't get the money for the border wall. Why? Maybe if we took those trillions of dollars and bring them back to the USA, maybe we will have the money we need to fund our wall.
Far be it from me to give you advice because you're way more successful than I am. I mean, I have only 7,000 Twitter followers.
How many do
so I'm nothing.
Okay,
let me
tell you. I love you all.
No, but I want to tell you something. You overstate the case. When you start going with the conspiracy stuff, when you start saying that people are on the
I'm not
tank.
being a conspiracy theory.
Yes, you are.
I got to go,
and
you
I don't,
all. Thank you all.
All right.
Oh, you're leaving?
All right, bye.
But what about the holiday song?
They got another.
What did you do? They're friends of the show.
Spaghetti-O.
Diamond and Silk. It was great while we had them, and they joined us on our turnkey.pro answer line.
Sensitive girl.
We now return to